Our next question comes from Brett. I've decided to start training for his private rotorcraft license, and he is having issues choosing between two local airports in Utah, Provo and Spanish Fork. How would he go about choosing the right one?
I would give them both a try. And heck, if you're satisfied with both of them, you could do both. And here's the catch. Not even a catch. Flight school, once they have you in the door, they want to keep you. Right? And many times they're like, oh, you're going to go fly over there? Right? They'll actually get kind of snarky with you because you're flying somewhere else. And I think that's a bunch of baloney, because you learn from different instructors, flying different aircraft, flying in different places. And yes, it can make your training maybe drag out a little bit longer because you're switching back and forth, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with getting some experience at one place and getting experience at the other. I would hands down go see how they treat you, get a feel for how do you think their maintenance program is, which may be hard if you're not a maintenance person, but you get a general feel. Are they well kept? Are they clean? Does it seem like the maintenance being taken care of? How do they treat you at the flight school? I would totally base it on how they treat you. So I would hands down, you got two choices, I'd go try them out both. I would fly with one, then go fly with the other one, and then just pick the one that you think is best. And then maybe get 5 or 10 hours, start making some progress, and then maybe go fly at the other one just a little bit. And just remember, in my opinion, if they give you a hard time about that, then they're not a totally fair operator, right? Like, they should understand that you learn from different people, different places, and every time you fly with a different instructor, you learn something new. And what people do is you start flying and you get comfortable with one instructor, so you just want to fly with that one instructor. And sometimes they'll even encourage you to fly with somebody else, and you go, oh no, I just want to fly with you. So don't fall in that trap either, right? Like, you'll find that you'll favor one instructor over another. However, you'll learn, every person you fly with explains things just a little bit different, and you'll learn a lot from flying with different people. So I encourage different flight schools, different instructors. You know, for example, we had Cameron, we talked about yesterday, up there on the Hogs Wall of Fame, had 160 hours. His flight school was having a hard time when he wanted to come back and do his instrument. And he told me that they were giving him a hard time, and they were mad at him because he came to us for the check ride. And I said, that's bullshit, because they couldn't get you finished. They should be happy. My examiner said, hell, that flight school should be sending all their people up here. They can still fly you, build their time, get their money, but since they can't satisfy the needs with the examiner and get people done in a proper fashion, hell, send them up to you, let them finish, send them back. So he wanted to go back and do his instrument, but they gave him a hard time about it because they were mad he came to me for him to finish. And I told his mom, because she was upset about the money, and I go, that's on them. And if they don't want to let you come back, then shame on them. They should say, yeah, come on back, let's do your instrument rating, right? That's how I feel about that.
Well, he added into chat that the Provo is tower controlled while Spanish Fork is not. What do you recommend?
Okay, that's a great question. I think you need both. And that would be another good reason to fly at both. For example, here, we're Class G, so there's no tower. It makes it really, really nice for us to go out here, do what we got to do, hone somebody, finish them, get them ready for a check ride. And then we have local airports we can go to if they need some tower experience. But if all you do is train with no tower, then you'll be intimidated when you have to go fly through controlled airspace. So that would be a great reason to fly a little bit in both places, because you could get the uncontrolled environment. A lot of times it's just, you can make a little bit better progress because you're not dealing with the tower. On the flip side of that, you need the tower experience to become a rounded pilot and understand how to do it and fly in and out of it and talk to the tower. So I would recommend both, absolutely, hands down, because if you stick to just one, then you're not going to be real versed in the other. So I would go for that experience in both, hands down. And our clone is located at askhogs.com. You can go below and click on the link to go check it out. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you can ask training-related questions, flight and ground. 14 years of my content's loaded in this thing. Blogs, podcasts, videos, paid content, free content. There's over 6 million words piped into my clone. It's amazing. Go down below, askhogs.com. The clone is free to everyone, and the clone is also inside of our Hogs site on every video, every page. So you can be in viewing videos and you can always ask the clone a question while you're at it so you can get an immediate answer. First, right here is free PDF, Private Pilot 101 Helicopter Training Blueprint. That's why we created this. And let me cover what's in the first chapter. Since you ask and you're at the beginning, that's why we created this. The first chapter are questions that we took like the top 10 questions that we get all the time, like, is learning how to fly a helicopter difficult? How long will it take to become a private pilot? How much will it cost to become a private pilot? What is the best approach to selecting a flight school? What are the key differences between helicopters and fixed wing aircraft? How many tests will I have to take? How many hours for solo on the license? Kenny's recommended training supplies. So this is absolutely 100% free. You can go down below. There's a link down below, or you can type in your browser, privateblueprint.com, and you can download immediately after you sign up. You'll sign up, enter your name and email, and the next page will show you download your book here. That's where you should start because, again, it's free. Or subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel and you'll get a notification when the new video comes out for either the live or the premiere, whichever way we do it. And then we want to also bring up, we are starting to update our R22 specific course using the helicopter behind us. Lindsay's in charge of getting in there and updating some images in the R22 site section of Hogs. We have R22 specific section and an R44 specific section that come with any of our memberships. So you don't have to buy that specifically. We use Private Pilot, for example, monthly membership. It has both the R22 and R44 sections in there. And since we have an R22 available to us and an R44 available to us, we thought, why not get the content updated in those courses with some fresh videos, fresh images. And also want to mention, hogspaysme.com. This is passive income. You want to earn some money, particularly if you're a flight instructor. Anybody can use the Hogs affiliate link. You go to hogspaymE.com. That link is down below. You'll sign up for it. It'll give you access to a dashboard inside that you'll see your link and a link to share with others. So when they sign up, you receive 50% off our online memberships. Private pilot, commercial pilot, instrument pilot, certified flight instructor, and or private or professional pilot. That's $2,800. If you share your link with one of your students and they buy Pro Pilot, it's a lifetime membership for all courses, you will get $1,400 shipped to your PayPal account after the 30 days. So we have a few spots left for the spring of 2025. So you got to get in now if you want one of these, because as we're moving into spring, people are talking, they're calling. So we've got like 3 spots left for the spring. If you want to get in, we're going to put a link down below this video. We've got a short questionnaire to see if you qualify for the final approach course. Go through that at the link below, answer the question, and we'll get back to you if you look like you're a good fit or we're a good fit to get you finished up. We got 3 spots basically for the spring, so we can make you number 20, number 21, and number 22 on the Hogs Wall of Fame.
When you feel the pressure to fly, but know the right decision is to stay on the ground, hit the Hogs no-go and live to fly another day. Helicopterground.com